Hey everybody, hockey's back, and I got Habs game details for you right here. We're going to do the review for the Montreal Canadiens Toronto Maple Leafs exhibition game that took place tonight in Toronto, and oddly enough, Montreal was the home team. So Montreal was the home team against Toronto in Toronto. Makes no sense, but that's 2020 for you. So this is what happened. Well, because they're in the hub, obviously they're in the hub in Toronto, and Montreal was deemed the home team tonight for this exhibition game. So I live streamed through the almost the full first two periods. So I didn't actually see the first goal, but I saw it on replay, the replay after the highlights video after, and I did see the second period goal early on, and I watched all of the third period. So I'm going to do my best to give you the details of what happened in this game. First period came around, and boom, right off the bat, 33 seconds in, Riley breaking out of his own zone. He finds Tavares on the right side in the neutral zone. Tavares breaks across with Mikheyev on the left side. Cross ice, obviously. Tavares skates in. Cross ice pass over to Mikheyev. Mikheyev catches Price, obviously sliding over. Not Price's best to slide over that side, I think. So he's going for him left to right, and if you're breaking it, it's right to left. And he doesn't seem to. He was having trouble all season with that exact move. We got him on that one, 1-0. That's all the offense for the period. Since I live streamed, I can't tell you any of the other details about the first period, so I'm not going to. Except shots on goal, 9 each. So 9 for Montreal, 9 for Toronto. Power plays, Montreal 0 for 1, Toronto 0 for 2. There will be no power play goals in this game. But there are goals on the power play. I'll get to that. Don't look at that stuff. That's for after. Second period, 6:56 in, Kerfoot and Kapanen. Kerfoot gets his first from Kapanen. It's a shorthanded goal. That's what I mean. Montreal power play. I don't know who gets the penalty and all that. Shorthanded goal. It's 2-0. It goes from in the Toronto zone, and I don't know the player for the Habs, but he's skating towards the left side boards, and I guess he knew there was somebody behind him. He does a blind behind the back pass, and but Kapanen is skating up in the middle of that. He catches the puck and he gets a breakaway. He gets his shot on Price. The rebound comes out to a trailing Kerfoot, and Kerfoot puts it up top, almost in the corner, but he puts it up top right near the front bar, and it doesn't look. I guess a lot of people didn't think it was a goal, but I saw it. I thought it was a goal. I was on the live stream. I said goal, and it took them a few seconds to get it, but it was a goal. It made it 2-0, and Montreal's not looking great. Their power play not really looking better. I know they're working on it, and maybe that's the problem. They've changed a bunch of things. It's not all look for Weber, look for Weber, look for Weber, or if Petrie's on the first unit, look for somebody from the point. It seems to be a little bit different, and maybe they're struggling with it, but they didn't look really good tonight. They gave up 2 short-handed goals. Not good. Power play is definitely not a strong point for Montreal, but we knew that going in. We were hoping for better. At 16:56, Tatar scores from Suzuki and Gallagher, makes it 2-1. This is a beautiful setup. First of all, Gallagher gets the assist, but I mean, he passed it over to Suzuki. Suzuki does a couple of things before. He finds Tatar sort of just outside the crease on the left side. He threads a pass through I guess traffic in front of the crease to find Tatar. He fakes a bit of a shot though. He's got the puck. He's stick handling he's on the right side. Sort of fakes a shot and finds Tatar. Beautiful setup. Suzuki is here, ready to go, looking as good as ever. And hopefully we'll see actually him make another step up. So that's Tatar from Suzuki and Gallagher. At 19:35, Kerfoot again, second goal of the game from Riley and Robertson. This time, Robertson, who's, he looked pretty good. He's an 18-year-old rookie. I've seen him. I saw some highlights of him in their training camp, and he looked really good. He did okay. He deserved the assist in the offensive zone. It's a secondary assist, and he didn't have a lot to do necessarily with the goal, but he gets it over to Riley. Riley, just inside the blue line, he finds Kerfoot breaking into the net on the left side. A really nice low pass along the ice and very tippable, and Kerfoot finds it and tips it in past Price. I want to say, see, Price is facing somewhere around his glove hand. He tips it past him. So Kerfoot, like I said, is second, makes it 3-1, and that's the end of the period. I think I said here, Riley passed through traffic. Yeah, the pass was through traffic along the ice, and Kerfoot tips it in. Anyway, so my thoughts on this, I thought Robertson was a defenseman. I realized he's not a defenseman. Don't know where I got it from, but I thought it was worth noting that I thought Robertson was a defenseman. He's not. Great pass by KK in the offensive zone to Sherratt. There was a play. It didn't end up in a goal, but it was Sherratt got a chance off it. But it was a really nice pass in the offensive zone. Also through a couple of defenders that got to Sherratt from KK. I have to say, KK, he didn't really do a ton, but he also didn't look out of place to me. He kind of looked a little bit more mature and better, and I'm hoping we're going to see a little bit more from him, obviously, in the qualifying round. But I liked what I saw. It wasn't overly like an exciting thing, but he looked a little bit better and more mature out there. That's what I thought. Shots on goal for the second period: 9 for Montreal, 8 for Toronto, 0 for 2 for the power play for Montreal, 0 for 1 for Toronto. Brings us to the third period. At 8:07 in the third period, Byron gets his first of the game, and only of the game, from Sherratt and KK. That's the play. I think that might be the play. I'm going to read what I wrote. A Sherratt shot from the left circle leaves a rebound. And I wrote on Byron's stick, but watching the highlights, it actually came to a skate. He kicks it up to his stick in the air, and he knocks it into the net in the air. I think what happens is it hits the goalie and bounces into the net. So and I think that's where the nice pass from KK came from. Although I did write it over here, I'm not positive if it was in. It's my first review. I'm not positive where I wrote it, if it was second period or third period. I'll give you that. But I think it was actually here. At 9:39, Riley gets his first to go along with 2 assists that he's got already from Hyman, making it 4-2, another shorthanded goal. Power play really looks disorganized and horrible, but they're working on stuff. Could be the reason why it looks so disorganized. They haven't really got everything down pat with the power play. Not easy to learn a new power play in 2 weeks in camp, so I would have to say that's the problem there. Hyman comes down the left side after stealing the puck, I believe, in the defensive zone for him. He steals the puck, comes down the left side to the net. As he gets to the net, he's still in the circle, past the face-off part, but he's at I guess you want to say bottom of the circle because it's closest to the net. And he turns around and then just dishes off a really sort of soft little, probably 4 or 5 foot pass to Riley. And Riley comes in, takes a shot, gets the rebound off his own shot, and puts that past Price. So that's how that happens. He buries his own rebound, as I said. Montreal gets 2 power plays. Ceci takes Ceci and Dermott. I think it's a interference and a hooking penalty back to back, not like right after, but very close together. And Montreal can't do anything with it. The only good thing is there's no shorthanded goals that come out of it, but they can't do anything on the power play. 6 power play attempts, nothing really to say. Nothing really even exciting. I didn't really see anything. So odd man rushes and power play still not working. Like I said, 2 shorties and looking unorganized, and this is the problem. Right now, they look good, pretty much look good otherwise, but they've got a little bit of work to do before they can beat Pittsburgh, I got to tell you. So they don't look ready yet. And I have a prediction from my prediction video that Montreal in 5. After watching that, I got to say, if they don't do, they need some improvement pretty quickly, or I got to change my prediction. And it might not be Pittsburgh in 5, but it might be Pittsburgh in 3. So Montreal's got to get a little bit better. That power play's got to get better, or Pittsburgh, I think, is going to do a number on them. So the numbers for the game. Shots on goal, 30 for Montreal, 23 for Toronto. So they outshot Toronto, but they didn't really make it close. They got to 3-2, and then it didn't really, you thought there was going to be some momentum, and they got something going, and it didn't happen. Face-off circle, 41% for Montreal, 59% for Toronto, so they're rusty there. Power plays, like I said, 0 for 6 for Montreal, 0 for 3 for Toronto. My 3 stars of the game. And I think from this point on, because I've always done just the Habs stars, I think now I'm going to start doing their actual 3 stars from the game. So both teams. And even if it's no Montreal players, it's still going to give the 3 stars. And in this case, there is one Montreal player. I'm giving the 3rd star to Suzuki. Beautiful pass. Everyone knows I'm a big Suzuki fan. Maybe I'm biased in that, but I think for Montreal, I want to have Montreal have 1 star at least. Suzuki looked good tonight. You know, mostly I was my throat, my voice just broke. Don't know why. A lot of talking tonight on the live stream. Suzuki looked good tonight, not all the time. And there were points where I thought, geez, you know, you got to hustle a little more. But I could say that about a lot of players on the Canadiens and maybe even Toronto. They're not, you know, 2 weeks of camp. It's not enough, but that's what they got. So they're still going to be the first, I think in the qualifying round, it's almost like, you know, that set of exhibition games they play when they're in camp. It's going to be kind of like that because they're, you know, 4.5 months off. That's a full off season. So these guys are coming back in with 2 weeks of camp. It's not enough, and it's showing. So Suzuki gets the third star. Kerfoot gets 2nd star, 2 goals, really looked good tonight. And Riley looked fantastic. 1st star, goal and 2 assists. Definitely deserved it. So there you go. So it was 4-2 Montreal. That's how it ended up. Next game is Saturday. It's Montreal against Pittsburgh. Opening game of the qualifying round. I will be back doing the live stream before the game, and maybe I probably do the first period. Haven't decided, but definitely be just before the game. So hopefully you'll be there. That's my review. If you like to give a thumbs up, and while you're down there, let me know. Comment about anything I said here. If you watched the game, let me know what you thought about any of these plays, about that Suzuki pass, the nice KK pass, what you thought about what KK looked like, and what do you think about 2 things, our defense and the power play. The power play just doesn't look very good. So let me know what you think about that in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please head down there, subscribe, ring that notifications bell. That's going to get you more videos like this right here at Talkin' Habs, and it gets you your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge as well. So thanks for watching this video, everybody. I really do appreciate it. As I always say, please stay safe out there. Wear a mask when you need to. And that's it. Peace out, y'all. I'll see you next video, and bye-bye.